Figure it out.
Hello, this is Adam Koralik with Flying and Eating. Today, let's go somewhere and do something, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hey guys, it's Adam here. So today's adventure, I'm going to be heading out to Sacramento, California for a game convention I was invited to as a guest, specifically Sac Gamers Expo. Now, here's the thing. I was planning to fly to San Francisco because my buddy Jesse will pick me up, we'll go hang out, all that sort of stuff. But today is chaos. So today, as I'm recording this, there's like massive internet outages across the country that are causing problems, to say the least. And apparently there's this giant windstorm over like Denver and the majority of Colorado and out there. So lots of flights are getting canceled and delayed. So it looks like the new plan is that I'm going to go through Las Vegas and change planes there.
Security line's not too bad today, but as always, you guys know the routine. Got to hit up clear and get past all this crap. So we've made it through security, no problems on my end. Kind of funny though, the person in front of me randomly selected, blah, blah, blah. Person behind me randomly selected, blah, blah, blah. Mostly because they had laptops. On my end, I've actually got 3 bags with me filled with game consoles and a laptop. Nope, no problem for me. Anyway, I'm in the sea gates, so as you guys know, gotta swing a left at the dinosaur.
I decided to loop this footage a little bit so that you guys can see this is what air looks like when it's going over the wing of an aircraft. So because I was in a storm, you could actually see it. So I thought you guys might appreciate that. It's pretty neat.
So this is the Las Vegas airport upon arrival. I'm just kind of killing a couple hours here until my next flight, which is actually delayed, which is actually kind of cool because then I can explore the airport a little bit more, because I've only really think I've ever been here like twice in my entire life. So yeah, I don't mind. This will be fun. Yeah, for those who've never been here, I mean, obviously Vegas associated with gambling and all that stuff. I'm sure we're going to do an actual trip to Vegas properly at some point, not just the airport. But for those who are curious, yes, they totally embrace the stereotype. Walk inside and there's just casinos all over the place in here. So we're more casino stuff, of course, and food. That's actually what I'm on the hunt for right now. Absolutely not. Would never do that. Maybe if I get desperate, we'll see. There's not much open right now, unfortunately, but I'll see if I can find anything even kind of interesting. Actually, Ruby's Diner, I went there last time I was here. It was okay. Let me see if I can find anything better though. Okay, I gotta admit, that's a really good welcome sign for an airport. So this is the inside of Rudy's. As it turns out, my options are a tad limited right now, so I'm just going right back to the one place I've eaten food at before, because they're actually open. I got the Hickory, which is like a barbecue onion ring burger. So it's here, but I mean, as always, why do you include this? I'm glad they separate it, because it's disgusting and it shouldn't exist. But yeah, I gotta find a napkin or some gloves. Okay, I found the perfect thing to get rid of this, the receipt. We'll just go ahead and just get rid of that. Put it right in that bag and just trash that. Yuck. Okay, so this is not bad. It is not great. Although I am a little spoiled because I just got back from Kansas City, of course, and the barbecue there is unreal. But this is definitely acceptable, especially for an airport burger. Much more expensive than it has any right to be, but again, airport. It's got onion rings in it, which is a nice crispy balance, which is great. A little savory with the sweetness of the barbecue sauce. The meat's cooked pretty well. It's obviously not gourmet. You don't ask them for custom, like, oh, I want it medium rare or whatever, but it could be worse. It could be better, but it could be much worse. So this is cool. They have like a little history of aviation museum in here, and I'll just give you guys a quick little look at it. I'm not super familiar with this particular one, obviously, but yeah. It has a lot to do with casino flights, because I think a lot of the stuff was based on, like, you know, if you know the history of Vegas, it was largely to get flights to Los Angeles and back. And then I guess they have some sort of weird kids zone and whatever the hell that is. But yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff in this airport. Again, it's meant to be reflective of Vegas itself, which is a very amusing city, let's put it that way. So I am now at SFO, San Francisco, and I just have to wait, go get my bag, and then my buddy Jesse will pick me up.
So it is now day 2, and I'm back at Jesse's place in Modesto due to a simple misunderstanding. Hey, look, doggy. Due to a simple misunderstanding of schedules between him and me. He actually had to go to work today, so I'm just kind of chilling at his house. While I do that, I've got my usual little gift basket. These people are so nice. They're very cool, and they hooked me up. Shout out to Tiffany, who set this all up for me. So I'm gonna be enjoying some oatmeal. I mean, there's coffees in there. Actually, here's one that's cool. The Coca-Cola coffee. I've actually never tried this one. I had the Japanese one at one point when I was over there. Oh wow, there's multiple flavors we got. That was the regular, and it looks like we've also got the caramel blend. So I'm looking forward to trying those. A lot of chocolate. Maybe I will try to avoid some of the chocolate, at least for a few minutes. I've actually been actively avoiding this thing for like the whole year since it came out. This is the dark blend version, the Coca-Cola with coffee. Because I had the one in Japan they had a few years ago, and it was disgusting. Although I've heard very good things about this one, and I just couldn't bring myself to buy it. But since, you know, they were cool enough to give me one, I'm going to go for it. So we're going to open it up and try it out here. And while I do that, let's film the moment. There we go. So it is actually carbonated. I'm sure a lot of you guys already know this. So here we go. Oh yeah, that's actually a lot better than the Japanese one. But I'll bet you it's because this is full of sugar and stuff like that, whereas the Japanese one was like, man, I remember it just being like bitter. Like, I love coffee, complete coffee. I like Coca-Cola just fine, just like anybody does. I could barely, I would try it and I'd be like, It felt like a literal fusion, where this is more like a chemical fusion, if that makes any sense. Like, they designed it to combine, as opposed to that one, which felt like they just poured those two drinks together. Yeah, this is not bad. I mean, I'm not going to say this is great, but I'm sure it's, you know, it's terrible for you, whatever, but I like it, you know, so there you go. Okay, I figured this out. The Japanese one tastes like a coffee with, like, soda flavoring. So think, like, if you order a coffee that, you know, oh, I want to get, like, a raspberry whatever coffee, it tastes like coffee with raspberry stuff injected into it. This is a soda that tastes like coffee. So think cherry Coke. It doesn't taste like cherries specifically. It tastes like cherry-infused Coca-Cola. This is coffee-infused Coca-Cola, which is different than an actual coffee meant to kind of simulate Coca-Cola, if you get my meaning. It's been a long day of him doing a lot of work, and I was cool enough to just hang around in the trailer there having coffees, as you saw. Anyway, so now it's time for us to go get food. Very late little dinner. We're going to hit up this Mexican place that you recommended. What's it called?
That's right. Taqueria Carolina.
Okay, now I've never had this. He says it's an all-around just good Mexican place. So they do wet burritos, right?
I believe they do. They do everything.
I'm going to try their wet burrito and see how it compares to El Metate, if you guys saw the previous one. My wet burrito has arrived. I'll be diving in shortly, but for those who've never had one of these, this is very much a California thing, though usually in SoCal. So this is a red sauce, lots of cheese, all kind of covered all over a traditional burrito. This particular burrito has, I don't even remember inside. I know I put chorizo in it, but a bunch of vegetables and stuff like that. It'll be really good. There you go. So you can see the interior. We've got beans and cheese and vegetables, and of course the chorizo. It's really going to be quite something, I'm sure of it. So I had one bite. It's already infinitely superior to El Metate, which was the place we went to, which we love. Don't get us wrong.
Hey, it was our place.
No, it still is. It still is. It's a good place. But this, you're going to see, because you never had the wet burrito here.
That's right.
Based on the one bite I've had, you are definitely in for a treat. Like, guys, this is really something. If you ever have a chance to come out here, this is amazing. So you can see his. It's got carnitas in it. Go ahead and take a bite, buddy. I want to see you try this for the first time. Yeah, this is unlike a normal burrito where you can eat it with your hands. A wet burrito, obviously, you're not supposed to do that. What I like about this is that not only is it covered in the sauce, but it's also covered in extra cheese. That really helps. Here's has the vegetables, and there we go. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
Good?
It's gonna make my tummy happy.
Oh man. Like I said, the one bite, and I'm already like, holy crap. Oh my god, guys. Just come here.
That's all I can say. Just come here. You're gonna love it. It's fantastic.
Oh yeah.
He's got to throw in the towel, but he's too full. He's an adult. He actually pays attention to how much he's eating and stuff like that. I clearly do not. But man, oh, fantastic. Highly recommend this place.
Day 3 has begun. So last night we had that life-changing wet burrito. Amazing. Then we went and saw Spider-Man, which we both really liked, but we won't really waste your time with that. But now we're heading up to SMF, Smurf Airport, which you guys saw in the previous video. I landed there. Jesse is the man. Anytime some YouTube dork shows up, this guy's a cool enough dude. He's like, I'm gonna go get you. So we're actually gonna go pick up John Riggs, who's another video game YouTuber, a buddy of ours, and then we're going to go off and try to find some food. So this is like, what, the 3rd time we've been to SMF, aka Smurf, since I've been doing this channel?
Yeah.
This is the first time you actually get to see it from the outside, guys. The first time I was here, the footage was almost entirely corrupted. Second time I was here, we could only get a couple of shots inside, but it was ghostly creepy out when we left, so you couldn't see anything. So, hey, 3rd time's the charm. Everybody say hi. Look who's here.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, so we just picked up John at the airport, and we've decided we've made our destination Bacon and Butter Sac. Look at this place.
Butter sack.
Butter sack. Well, it's bacon and butter, but like Google refers to it as bacon and butter sack.
Oh, bacon and butter Sacramento.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
I like that better.
I messaged a buddy of mine and said, like, what do you recommend? And he was like, this bacon and butter sack.
All right.
Because I guess Sacramento's mostly their food thing is just like breakfast foods. Okay. Our food has arrived, everybody. So John and I ended up getting exactly the same thing. We got the caramel.
It's
sorry,
pear and pecan. Pear and pecan French toast.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize it was going to come with this dollop of specialized cream here. It's like a caramelized something or other here.
Yeah, it called to both of us. And we both got thick cut bacon. Jesse, on the other hand, was kind of an adult because I see like vegetation on yours and fruits. Yeah, with vegetation.
You got the rabbit food on mine.
Yeah, you got some rabbit food, but you have like an omelet.
bacon.
Yeah, you got that.
That looks pretty good.
Now he didn't go full adult because you wanted some pancakes, right? And so he got a single. It's a lemon poppy seed pancake. He just wanted one single because that's what an adult would do.
That's right.
But this place has decided no. You're with these dorks. They want the sugar, so they gave him 3 for free.
Man, all right, did you just have your first bite?
That was like about my 4th bite.
Okay, I just did the 1 bite, like, oh my god reaction. Yeah. This means now I've done that twice on this trip alone. That's right. Because the burrito and yesterday was amazing. This is unbelievable. A huge shout out to my buddy Kyle for recommending this place specifically.
Kyle. Kyle, I wish you were here. My first bite, I literally had the eyes rolling in the back of my head. It was so good.
That's exactly what I looked like a second ago.
God.
It was, oh man. How's your whatever? Your fruit?
Amazing. I'm in the omelet.
Oh, you're eating the actual food now?
That's right.
Okay.
Fruits later.
Look how big these grapes are, though.
Monster grapes.
Mutant grapes there. Good
Yeah.
lord.
This has, I know it looks like a mess because I just cut it up and stuff, but great combination of like the cream is very refreshing, makes it cool while it's warm. You got this nice sauce and everything. It's like a caramel type of sauce. Pecans give it a nice fruity blend, and the nuts a little bit savory. It's a perfect blend of like all good things, man. Man, I'm enjoying it. How's the bacon? I haven't had it yet.
Oh, dude. It's thick.
I would hope so.
It's super fresh. It's still oinking, I think.
Yeah, we just heard them kill it in the back.
The bacon's great.
So Jesse was cool enough to give us each one of his pancakes.
That's right.
And I'm diving in. I mutated mine, as you can see. They actually, to their credit, they give you the real maple syrup stuff here. If you guys saw, I did a video a while ago when we were in New Jersey, and it was like they made this amazing French toast, cannoli stuff. Then they give you these prepackaged Smucker's, like fake, like, stuff. And I'm like, why would you do that? Like, you made this amazing
thing. To be
thing.
fair, I do like the imitation syrup. I love it. I know it's not the same, but that high fructose corn syrup, maple flavored. Come on.
It's a sin.
I know.
It's disgusting.
I love it.
But whatever.
The real stuff's way better.
Yeah, real stuff for the win. Go Canada on that one.
The syrup and the sugar and everything went straight to my brain. I have no thoughts. It's so good. So good. So delicious. It's the reason to be here. The reason to come back. If you're going to hit up any breakfast spot in Sacramento, California, it has to be bacon and butter sack. Yeah. Because it's Sacramento. That's how I was saying.
It is. It's what it's called. What do you want from us?
Yeah.
No, he's right. Like, Sacramento's fine. We've been here a couple times recently, but I now have a legitimate reason to return to this city. Yes. Bacon and butter sack gave me like the greatest. It was technically French toast. It was amazing. It was amazing.
It was a giant. I mean, the thick cut slices of bread. It was like this took the loaf of bread, cut it in half. There you go.
Yeah, absolutely
Brunch with
incredible.
everything.
This is like instant endorsement from I think all three of us.
Oh, yeah,
So
for sure.
day 4. So yesterday we drove all the way up to Sacramento, basically just to get John Riggs and have breakfast with him, and then we just came right back down here. So 2-hour drive, 90 minutes, whatever it is. Whatever, this is what we do. Anyway, so now we're gonna head up to the convention. It's gonna be great. We're gonna let people play the Sega Pluto prototype and all that. See a bunch of our buddies. Yeah, it'll be a great time. You excited? Anything you looking for? Anything weird? Anything weird I can pick up for my collection? Yeah, it'll be neat. And the monitor we brought, I don't know if we're gonna end up using it or not, but we're gonna have the Sega Pluto running on the ill-fated PlayStation monitor.
The PlayStation 3D monitor.
So we are officially at the convention. It is not open just yet, but I'm inside the little museum area because I'm a guest here. And of course we brought the Sega Pluto, which is going to be set up and is going to be playable behind glass, so it's more protected. But people can come and enjoy that, as well as look at all this other really cool stuff. It's pretty neat.
Convention was cool enough to hook me up with some tachos. You excited for my tachos?
I am.
Yeah, I want tachos. I mean, they're basically nachos, but tater tot based. It's very clever. Ha 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 ha. So the convention went pretty well. He had a good time over there. So we're back in Modesto now, and we decided we had to come back here and go to our favorite super burrito place. Although this time we got something a little different. What'd you get?
We got the quesadilla. Super quesadilla.
Super quesadilla. I too got a super quesadilla. Mine specifically has chorizo in it, and yours has
Steak.
So I gotta give them props. They also have the best quesadilla I've ever had in my entire life. What do you think?
I was wondering what you were gonna say about it, but I'm glad.
No, it's good. There's actually 2 of them. I didn't realize that they give you 2.
I told you they cut it up because
Yeah.
it's so big to put on your plate.
Oh, it's great. I'm eating it, as you said, like a civilized person while he's attempting to eat it like a burrito.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, well, if you're trying to eat it like a burrito, isn't it just a burrito at that point?
An animal.
Clearly. Day 5.
We made it.
Yeah, we're alive, although based on this weather, we may not be for very long.
Yeah.
Horribly foggy and gross out. But yeah, today's just going to be a continuation of yesterday, really, for us. We're going back up. We're in Modesto. We're going back up to Sacramento. Day 2 of the convention. I've got a panel with John Riggs. We're going to be hanging out, talking to people, and then we'll do more with the Sega Pluto prototype. It'll be fun. And then later, hopefully, we'll find something good to eat. Something a little different, because we've been eating a lot of burritos and stuff, but we should probably change that up.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see. We'll come up with something for you, though.
Yep.
So guys, I am at my panel and my entire fan base has shown up. Woo! Oh, it's sold out. It's crazy. Yeah.
Got my sandwich. This is called a hammy. It's like pulled pork and macaroni and cheese all in a sandwich. See how that goes. What do you think, John? You scared? You look scared.
Well, you said pulled pork, but it's called a hammy. Shouldn't
Yeah.
it be called a pulled ham?
I mean, ham
the
is
same
pork.
thing,
You know,
well,
I
don't
didn't.
know.
I didn't come up with it.
It looks good though. I mean, I love food truck. I love food truck food.
Mm-hmm.
So
I didn't come up with it. I'm just gonna eat it.
okay. Well, I had the grilled cheese and it was just fine.
Good, good. So his sister was cool enough to make us some tamales. And what's the name of that drink?
I can't remember.
I don't know.
It's a holiday punch. Punch
Yeah.
of the something.
I don't know. It's full of like fruits that are all broken down and like agave and stuff. Like it was fantastic. I never had anything like it. It was and a little bit of hibiscus. So it was a little bit of like a tea type of thing.
Apple and
Yeah, apples
pear.
and quinces or something. I've never heard of it, but whatever. And then she made these like homemade tamales that were like chicken and pork-based ones. Yeah, those were fantastic. So I have not had a tamale in years. So I'm now kind of ruined for tamales because that's my vague memory is like sometime I had one at a Taco Bell or something. Like it's not even the same universe.
No.
So yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Day 6. Today we are going out to we've been eyeing this like sushi place. It's called, what's it called? Kobe
Sushi.
Kobe Sushi House or Buffet. Kobe Sushi Buffet. We're gonna go over there and just absolutely demolish some sushi. They also, I guess you said they have like Chinese food and stuff?
Chinese food and Korean
Mongolian.
Mongolian barbecue.
Yeah, Mongolian barbecue. So we're gonna have some fun, man. So this is the first one I've grabbed. I have no idea what it is, but I'm gonna eat it. And then over there is the actual buffet where we go over and find other foods. But for now, I'm just diving into some sushi, man. So I have no idea what I keep grabbing, but I'm just grabbing stuff to eat. It's all good. And you liking your food so far? So just so it's clear, it's not by the plate, it's all you can eat, which is great. So this is the buffet section. Tons of ingredients and they even have pastries and stuff like that. But lots of things like spare ribs and
Wow, even crawfish. I wasn't expecting that. Lots of noodles and stuff like that. This is going to be good. So you just go ahead and grab a plate, and then you can fill it up with anything you want. Awesome. This is what I have selected for round one. Lots of basic like Chinese food and stuff, a little bit of Japanese inspired stuff. You went slightly healthier, which is because you're
the protein and the
you're a little bit more of an adult than me, but that's all right. I see some tempura. I go for it. Got round two here, some sort of noodles, salmon, which you were going off about, the house chicken, and what I can only describe as like an Asian quiche. Round three, and yes, I put white rice in the same plate as the dessert. Don't judge me. You can judge me, I don't really care. It wasn't amazing. It's a buffet. You know, it's a buffet. But it was good. For a buffet, it's not bad. All you can eat, you know, sushi, Mongolian, which they had just started rolling out as we were leaving, and then the Chinese food. So overall, I would mostly stick to the sushi, I think, but the actual buffet food, not bad. So yeah, I could say, you know, if you want some cheap but like infinite food, and you're ever out in Modesto, annoy this guy first, then go here. So now we are out at Imogen in, where exactly are we?
Belmont, California.
All right, now Imogen is a dental company. Basically, you guys make like cameras and stuff here. Actually, to all gamers, that might sound a little bit more interesting in a second. They produced this. This is, of course, the Atari Jaguar dental camera unit. That's that famous old meme from the aughts. That was real. Anyway, that has nothing to do with what we're doing here. We actually are doing kind of a part two to our Vancouver trip a while ago. When we were in one of those grocery stores, we found something that we wanted to have, but we just didn't have time to eat it up there, so we brought it back, or Jesse brought it back down here, and here we go. So Campbell's Chunky has special flavors in Canada we don't have in the US, and we grabbed a couple. Jesse got the prime rib with vegetables. Actually, he got a chicken a la king, but that's not what he brought this time. And this is the one I got. I got the butter chicken and vegetables, which of course like is Indian. So I'm actually really curious about this. So yeah, that's what we're about to eat. Wow, that actually does smell like butter chicken. Like, I'm actually legitimately impressed. All right, guys, here we go. There it is, the Indian butter chicken Campbell's soup edition. It's actually not bad. I mean, I've obviously had better butter chicken, but hey, if this was a standard flavor in the US, I'd buy this pretty frequently. So Canadians, you're lucky you actually got a point on this.
Day 7, and I am now at SFO, and it's time to go home. And look what line I don't have to stand in, because thank God for Clear. I am so glad I have Clear. You have no idea. Wow. So I am now back in Las Vegas. I probably should have said before that I was changing planes here again. And I am back home in Chicago. So now it's time to actually go home. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this little adventure. Thank you to everybody involved in that particular adventure, like my buddy Jesse, John Riggs, all that. Thank you guys as always. Please like, comment, subscribe. Go down below in the social media stuff. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Discord, Patreon, all that stuff, as well as the main channel. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all later.